Hello, and welcome back to Fate Extra CCC. So today we're gonna go ahead and go into Jinako's labyrinth, and yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna do today and get our first SG. So yeah, it's basically just completing the first level of the dungeon, essentially. So yeah, without anything else, let's get to it, shall we? What do you have to say? Listen, this advice I'm about to let you in is on the most important of the rest. Don't forget it. If your servant loses half their HP, heal up quick, because you won't know how much damage you're gonna take the next fight. A stitch in time saves 9, basically. Alright, buddy. Alright, we can go into the 10th floor, and we can just go in. No fanfare or anything. This chapter is a bit heavy in the theming. There are still a few jokes here and there in the first one or two floors, but it is pretty heavy. So yeah, just be warned, I guess. Here we are again. Last time, this was where we found Jinako, who had become a sentinel. Here now sits a sign that I didn't see before. Written is in a generic plain font in a short message. To the left is an ordinary treasure chest. To the right is a dead end. Exploring is super pointless, so go away already. Now we're here trying to look for Jinako and Gato, we find a suspicious sign. This labyrinth too, it seems to be reflecting the mind of the woman who became its core. I confirm signs of a shield. In order to progress to the next floor, it'll be necessary to acquire Jinako Karigiri's SG. And of course this would happen. Oh well, Rani went through this, so I won't take any complaining from Jinako. Haku, get to cleaning the labyrinth. Since Jinako's offshoot is definitely hiding, find her and drag her out. Don't hold back. So that's how it's gonna be again, huh? I won't object since I was half ready for this, but still, what's the point of this sign, I wonder? This distinctive prose must be from none other than Jinako. And the proprietor of the labyrinth will give us a notice that's awfully amicable of her, isn't it? What shall we do, Praetor? When it's the enemy offering help, it's my principle to accept. So yeah, this really is just to the left is ordinary treasure chest, the right's dead end. Right, it's not really, we can go either way. Yep, Saber, you were blocking me there. Right, and again, we don't know what this enemy does, so we just try our best here. Don't let the game decide, really. Which honestly is the same thing, because we have no idea what the hell these guys are doing. Yeah, we were tricked. There's no treasure. That is the gimmick of this thing. Not everything Jinako says is true. Still got you. See, there is. So yeah, there is no treasure chest here. That means that the other place isn't a dead end. It's a bit like opposite. You do the opposite of what the sign says, really. I just went that way to get my to get more money and XP. Go for burst. There we go, one more. There we go. And a critical too, nice. There we go, open up more of the pattern, please. Return crystal, which makes sense. Jinako wants us out of here, so of course she would put a treasure chest with a return crystal. Oh, well, it's really just good for herself, because we really don't need a return crystal. There he goes. See? Yeah, it's a dead end, my ass. It just looks like one. You can just go through it. Anyways, what other things do you have? So this wasn't a dead end. I went down the path to the right of the sign, but it continues normally. Well, it turned out alright in the end. More importantly, we have to watch out for enemies. Those are the ones out to get us. Anyways, what next? This here is a boring old dungeon, only one type of enemy, so go away already. And you're gonna see that is not true at all. The moment we start the battle. Yeah, see? Nah, we're good. Don't worry much about it, Saber. I'll just do this. Just 600 damage to these guys. They're pretty strong, so... Or better said, they're pretty tanky. So it's always good to just whack them. There we go. They also give pretty good XP and money. Yeah. Anyways, you can see this guy's gonna be another one of those brutes. While I'm here, I might as well just heal her up a bit. That's another one. This one's more manageable, so let's just do this. There we go. Much better. Alright, there's two signs this time. This one, beyond here is a maze, a little bit hidden passages, so go away already. And this one is no trespassing here, so no trespassing up in here, so go home already. Anyway, let's go left, since this is not a maze at all. See? She was tricking us, there's nothing here. There's no chance in hell you can beat this enemy, so go away already. Well, since you had to say it. It's just a normal peeper, so nothing really is all that surprising. Very good, don't worry about it. There we go. Almost leveled up. Yeah, we have enough for nice. We have enough for the stockings, which is good. I honestly don't like this outfit without the stockings. It looks weird without them. Oh yeah, she's wearing like a jacket skirt combo. It doesn't do. Or maybe like no, the jacket is a skirt. I never realized the outfit. But yeah, it's a bit odd. Anyways. Let's go ahead. We got broken. There we go. Easy peasy. Level up, there we go. And we got everything leveled. Or replenished, I mean. Since Jinako is a boy, there's no need to worry, so go away already. Yeah, it's pretty much she's just saying the opposite of what it means. And this thing... Yet again, there's the usual sign. There's a single shut door behind it. Gotta have the thief key to open this door, so go away already. The thief's key? Did the path at this point have any spots to get such an item? No, you don't need a key. The door disappointingly open, I have expected it. Of course, there's no thief's key in my inventory, which means the door was just a sham. Can't believe my eyes. It was a lie as well. Now I'm starting to see the nature of this labyrinth. However, it is also true that we're letting our guards slip. Abandon all preconceptions you have, Praetor. Now I'm sure it feels bothersome. A challenge should be cowardly. Challenger should be cowardly. I should never stop thinking critically. Cunning gladiators are 99 parts falsehood, concealing their own last piece of truth to deceive their foes. So the clever schemes and ingenuity that girl used against Rani when they crossed pieces at the top of a game board, I won't forget them. Huh? They use tiles, not pieces? Don't be so pedantic. Is Saber right? The hidden SG of this labyrinth. I'm starting to get a good idea what it is too. But beyond this door, which opened so simply, I think there's a long journey ahead, of palpable and further depth. Well, you're pretty right, Hakuno. Anyways, it's just a dead end. To get that, we need to cross that area there. Come here. So yeah, you don't really know what enemy you're gonna fight. It's pretty much a randomizer. It would have been, that would be a fun mod for this game, or for these games. A randomizer, we just hit someone. There we go. Yeah, it really does. Magic crystal fragment. There it is again. Yeah, right. Then we have a nice little item there. Let me see. The thing for Tig is in the third floor, floor 12. So no need to worry about much of that. There's a treasure or save points up ahead, so go away already. That is also a lie. But yeah, I got it. There we go. I'm pretty sure. No, it's just straightforward. Mirror of the Hermit. That one is increases Master MP by 60, damages that gets attacked. That completes the trifecta. Basically, miniature versions of casters' attacks. There we go. We can save. And we're done. Alright, what else? Jinako. That one's gonna be a weakling. Mr. Mid-Boss has been lubed up and ready to go. He's crazy strong, so go home already. Yeah, sorry girl, but that's not really gonna happen. Hiya! Yeah, but it's not a strong boss, obviously. It's just another peeper. There we go. And we have enough for the modern servant clothes. Use a fragment. Nice. Alright, we went through this little area. And there's nothing here. But it's always good to check. Alright, what else is there? Jinako is an elite gamer. Her parents were wealthy, winners who didn't need to work. So go away already, loser. Oh, there we go. This is basically a shortcut. But I still want to go over here so they can get the XP. And the money. Honestly, I'm mostly doing this for the money. Another strong dude. I think he's just gonna go straight for guarding, so let's just pummel him. Nah, that was a shame. Okay, so he's like doing in third, you know. His pattern is like 3 freeze. So like it's gonna go if I got this right, let me see. It's gonna be attack, 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 and then this. See? And now he's just gonna guard. trophy. Give me your money. Nice. 27k. Not bad at all. There we go. Got everything. You can just go. Check around the area for any other secrets. The hell was that? Huh. Something down, probably. Why do the enemies never end, lol? So go away already. Alright, up you go. Another one of the bees. Let's just do 2 of these, should be enough. Or maybe 1 should be enough, actually. It doesn't guard. There we go. Makes things a bit easier. Oh, 666, fitting. Nice, more patterns. Let's see, nothing around here, nothing. Alright. Come here. Another one of these guys. That should be enough. Nah, maybe overkill, actually. Yeah, a bit of an overkill, but whatever. I need 40k to get both cosmetics. It's a combo of all 3 enemies we've seen so far, so yeah, it's gonna be break, 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 and then guard, guard, yard. Let me just make sure. 1, 2. There wasn't. Nah. Heal up. Let's try. Let's try this then, shall we? That's 2 of them, and now we do. He guarded. 1 more. There we go, 500, and now we can just attack twice, and there we go. Enemy pattern, thanks. Alright, last guy, it's the same one. I think he's gonna be triple again. Let's just try it, shall we? And he's down, almost half health. No, that wasn't it. I mean, that was it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, so I guess we just try our best. Alright, that should be enough. We'll just hit him with the skill and be done with this. Or maybe not, let me see. Alright, let's see. Yep, I was right. That should be enough. There we go. Super crystal.
どこまで嘘を重ねる気だ、ジナコ。弱っ小賢しいのは好かぬ。
Anyways, don't think there's anything else here. So it's good to check. No, we're pretty much at the end here. Direct, linear, and straight. Always been best, to be honest. So go away already. That means just go straight. That's pretty much the what she's telling me. And yeah, go over there. And then over here. telling us to go straight, but that's not actually the correct way. Alright, let's just do this. There we go. There we go, that's the correct way, so let's just see what the other way was. I think it was just going straight ahead wasn't the option, just went here and we got stuck, so yeah. Go over here and there we go. Alright, what else? Nothing up ahead, so go away already. That is definitely a lie, so let's...
その先に BB の反応があります。
嘘。
ええ、嘘です。ちょっと便乗しました。
この高い蝶は。
Yeah, that's pretty much a dick move there, Leo. And yeah, there's a shortcut right here we can just take. But let's just go ahead and take the long way so we can get the XP and get the money we want. Anyways, pretty much close to leveling up. We can spend as much MP as we want, basically. There must be 2 enemies. Yeah, 1 enemy. The next guy will level us up, so no need to be stingy with MP at this point. Hiya! Yep. Alright, let's go. Almost dead. 1 more hit to do it. There we go. That's a level up. And that's a new level. Imperial Privilege Swordmanship. I think that's a new one. I don't remember seeing her Saber with that one in Fate Extra. So let's take a look, shall we? Increases the power of a chain. Yeah, that's definitely a new one. Meaning the more it incentivizes Saber to not use skills, but instead use chains. Meaning she gets more powerful the more correct options you choose, which is interesting. Which is definitely an interesting thing. We can try out this guy, I guess. Let me save ahead and let's just break everything. I think that's pretty much it. 250, 280, 265, and now the turn. 350. Yeah, you see, this gets bigger and bigger the more chains we got. And at this point we get 600. So yeah, you go from 200 to 600 for a full chain. It's pretty hard to pull off on most enemies, since we won't know what their patterns is, but if you can pull it off, it's pretty good. There's a sensation that we reach a considerable depth of the labyrinth, yet another sign appears, which I'm tired at this point. This is just one has a hint of weight to it. Whatever it is, don't believe it. This whole thing has just been lies. Enemies beyond this point, and you're dead. This is for real. Don't forget to save. Enter and we die. Die, she says. I involuntarily gulp after reading the extensively blunt message. Saber has a demure expression as it's staying silent. This is for real part being written in red gets the idea across. Well, this sucks. I can't help but turn to Saber for advice. What do we do? What do we even think twice? We ought to step through, no hesitation. We've already entered this perilous place. What's there more to be afraid now? And that's why I'll take the lead. You sit back and hum to yourself, Praetor, so don't move. Step back. What do I do? Yeah, it's pretty obvious that this all of the signs have been lies, so you can't just jump in. No hesitation. Yep. Everything's just been a lie, so... Nothing happens. Just an ordinary everyday path. Praetor. Does anything feel off? Okay, perfect, I'm glad. I had faith in your good luck, Praetor. Yep, don't be so hard on yourself for having goosebumps. Humans are known for fear. Alright, and here we are. Almost at the end. Pretty big labyrinth, but then again, they get expanded. They get bigger and bigger the more the more chapters we go through. And I think this is just gonna be an attack chain, so let me just check. That's one. Yep, it's pretty much just... no, it wasn't. It was one of those weird ones. Where it gets 2-2-2. I think this is gonna be the same, roughly. So... Or maybe not. I'm not really sure. Let's try it like this, shall we? 1, 2... Nah, I was wrong. It was... Okay, so it was a triangle thing. 2-2-2. This one has to be the triple, so let's see. Yeah, that one's a triple. This guy has 3 patterns, or 2 patterns, I don't really know much about it. There we go. We are almost at the level we want. Just gonna do this so we can hurry it up. There we go, one more hit should be enough. There we go. Alright, this one just requires the big guns here. Almost. Let me see. 1 hit should be more than enough. Come on. There we go. And we got some patterns. Nice. Let me see. Yeah. The only collectible we get right now is after Jinako's second SG, so we really don't have much to do here. Other than just go forward then. And just collect every piece of the map. Jinako is being manipulated, so it's not her fault. So please leave me alone already. That is pretty much another lie. Honestly, at this point, we know Jinako pretty well. I get it kind of fun that they incorporated the skeleton into the map itself. Hey, there's the big girl. Let's go talk to her then. Jinako is panicking. I was on alert in case she might teleport away, but it seems she can't this time around. Which finally means the end of the long, irritating floor. You really have to be lazy with the name too. Jinako, really? We meet again and she starts trying to fool us with a cringeworthy way. Saber, what are you doing? Okay, makes sense. Yeah, this floor is all about lies, so it's better not to believe anything you say, Jinako.
ジナコさんは見えざる神の手に操られてるっす。僕は利用されているだけっす。さあ、確かにあの看板はジナコさんプロデュースっすけど、それが迷惑になるなんて全然想定外で。ほんのちょっとした手違いで、これっぽっちの悪意もないっす。
My head's starting to hurt more and more. But we can settle things without fighting. I agree, that would be the best outcome.
分かってくれたっすか？ほんと角違いっすよ。だからその物騒なサーバントとか引っ込めるっす。
I get it. Then, kindly hand over USG.
無理っす。敗北。それは自滅を意味するっす。
Yeah, that makes sense.
ギブアップしたらそこでゲーム終了っす。
Yeah, she would be a bit competitive, wouldn't she?
この僕はジナコの中でも一番の人気者。社交性に満ちたジナコさんなのです。 つまりこの先に控えるジーナコーズはどいつもこいつも恥ずかしさの決心、なんとしても僕で食い止めたいのです。
Yeah, not wrong actually.
そもそもジナコさん SG とか全然見当もつかないっす。なんすかそれ、辛いっすか？知らない
I'm
もの
pretty
は
sure that's a
私
lie. You
ない
know
っすね。
pretty well about SGs.
それは虫が良すぎるというものだろ
Well, that's Karna. Now we're in danger. Jinako, frightened, shrinks back, and at the same time her lance makes his appearance. The sense of who was in control completely shifts. I sense Saber get defensive and nervous, snap up straight.
カルナさん、出てきてくれなんて頼んでないっしょ。
You know, I never realized Karna was wearing a thong. I'm pretty sure the black is his skin, like charred, like burned skin, and yeah, he's just wearing a thong. I never really realized that.
それも本心とは乖離した言葉だぞ、主。
Like the white part next to a jewel in the chest is actually skin color. The rest is just charred skin.
彼らも相応の危険と残された時間という対価を支払い迷宮に挑んだ。すまないな。不甲斐なき我が主人に代わってこれの不覚と不慮を詫びよう。
Hey, no problem, buddy. Saying that, Lancer gently closed his eyes. That was an apology, I suppose. I feel no offense or arrogance in it. He's downcast and truly remorsefully so. He had a puzzling, purely dazzling, straight attitude for one who was baptized clean of the many pesky signs we faced.
この迷宮もまた空爆なばかりで、本質はジナコ狩り切りのお部屋と大差はない。壮大な無駄と皮下脂肪の元に成り立っている。探し物を見つけるには、洗い物の山から未着用の下着を引きずり出すに匹敵する恐るべき難行になるだろう。同情しよう。
What? I don't really get that. Do you mean... I really don't get that. What the hell you're trying to say with that? Anyways, hold on a second. I'm getting a call. Sorry about that. Anyways.
さっきから言いたい放題っすね。あんたはどっちの味方っすか？
He's on your side. That's much is obvious.
肉体的にはお前の味方だ。
精神的には味方と言ってほしかったっす。だったらマハーバラタだかヨガカレーだか知らないけど、マイナーな英霊なりに私の役に立ってみせてよ。
仰せとあらば答えよう。ただでは帰れぬ客人だ。せめて俺の槍を味わっていけ。
Well, we're pretty fucked right now. Goosebumps tingle over my skin. Cautious to his gentle closing remark, he swells in that instant with fighting spirit.
来るぞマスター、最大限の警戒を。
There we go. So one turn thing as usual.
演目になりそうだが。
くだらない宿業だ。命をかけるほどのものか。
Yep. Karna also has terrible posture. It's something I never realized. Alright, let's just put this on. Put this, and then we can heal. There we go. There's not really much we can do at this point.
今一度の祝福を。
真の英雄は目で
程度があろう。
Yeah, even his skill doesn't do that much damage.
自動武道 MOD。
真の英雄は目で
程度があろう。
Well, nicely, thank God we revived.
足りなかったのだ。皆さん残してはいけぬ。
Yep, see? I almost guessed it correctly.
圧倒的、ひたすら圧倒的。この強さ、カルナさんはもはやランサーなんて地味なクラスじゃないっす。
Yeah, Karna's pretty good. If you hadn't hidden away during the Holy Grail War, you could have probably won.
目からビームもだし、そう、僕のサーバントは特別性。ビームの英霊、ランチャーっす。何？ランチャーだと？
No, Saber, that's not...
また特殊クラスの登場か。
That's not it. I know there's a lot of extra classes that show up in Grand Order, but that's not really it.
仕方あるまい。これも特殊な性癖の主を持った俺の運命だ。 今後はランチャーで構わない。
そしてこの物分かりの良さ、しかもとどめを刺さないもったいぶりとか、強女のゆとりってやつっすね。
手心を加えたつもりはない。もとより一息で打ち取っていい相手ではあるまい。相手の力量のほどを主人に見せた上で再度判断を仰ぐべきと結論したまで。
He's strong, so sharp, so heavy. I'd forgotten what it was like to fight a real heroic spirit since coming to the far side of the moon. It's unfair how accurate he is, how cut and dry, unmerciful he is. With one fierce move, he completely exposed our own weaknesses.
これだけ余裕ぶってにこりともしないって何なの？心がたわしでできてるの？とにかく勝ったには違いないっしょ。なんだ強いじゃないの、私のサーバント。強いじゃないか、アルナ。
He is pretty strong, but he can only be as strong as the master, and you really don't have any experience, which is ultimately gonna be the downfall.
これなら私自分にご褒美してもいいね。とっときのジャージンプリンだよね。
There we go.
構わないが、水槽のマナティーがアザラシになったところで BB は気にすまい。それより先ほどから随分と字が露出してきたようだが、それはいいのか、我が主人よ。
A faint stabs at my left hand, intermittently, a sign of an SG. It's clearly reacting to Jinako and launchers attack back and forth. The overwhelming dominance had conversely weakened her mental wall. I can't afford to miss, especially a chance to provoke her. Anyways, Jinako hasn't used up a single calorie, huh?
頭脳ワーキングっすよ。カルナさんはパシリっす。セルといえど、いやだからこそ思考には多大なカロリーを費やすんす。言わせんな恥ずかしい。元から筋肉で思考してるガトーのおっさんならどうか知らないっすけど。そや、おっさんどこ行った？
Well, you tell me he went into your labyrinth. It's a rout, I don't feel like we can win anymore.
じゃあ負けを認める？そっか。だったら最初からこんな凝った準備する必要なんかなかった。中ボスも小ボスも限界まで経験値稼ぎしてからアタックとか、つい作業プレイにはまっちゃう。私の悪い癖だ。
That's right, that's how it at first. Everything on this floor was devised by Jinako. I'm starting to get what the SG is about. Jinako's words are always warped in a shell, however... surely they're all obvious lies.
お粗末な嘘で悪かったね。強い人にはどうせわからない。そんなものでも、私には必要だったんだ。私もあなたも傷つかないで済む嘘なら、それでいいでしょう。
The truth is, you wanted me to find out.
違うっつーの。
The truth is, she wanted me to find out. Those lies are like the key to a room of truth. Everyone lies. Everyone who doesn't lie is probably someone who has nothing to dear to themselves. Jinako Karagiri is different. There's definitely something important to her.
何それ。大切なものを持っている。
Yep.
私が
Yep.
バカじゃないの。これだからガキンチョはうっとうしくて青臭いんだ。何も分かってない。何も苦しんでいない。大切なものを守るための嘘。そんなの恵まれた勝ち組の余裕発言だっていうの。嘘つくしかない。書かれた嘘そのものが大切な自分になっちゃう人間だっているんだ。私には大切なものなんてない。私には誇れる自分なんてない。私はもう嘘つきなんだから。
There we go. That's the SG. Grab it. And she's gone. Well, there it is. See, having her secret exposed, Jinako's offshoot vanishes. Karna silently guards his vanished master. And he's off too. We finished extracting her SG, now the shield will be released. But out of all her SGs I extracted so far, this one is left the worst aftertaste. There we go. That's the other one, and the other one.
次のフロアの軌道を確認しました。まだやはり隠された SG があるようです。戻って、休息が必要よ。ところでレオ、ガトーはどこに行ったの？もしかして戻ってきてる？
彼でしたら同じそうにいますよ。帰還の術も尽きたまま。どうやら看板のメッセージにことごとく引っかかってはハマりを繰り返すうちにだいぶ出遅れたようですね。
はあ？付き合いがいいっていうか、疑うこと知らないっていうか。
I think it's a bit of both.
兄さん、花壇に水をやるついでで良いので、ガトー団長に迷宮クリアの情報と帰還用のクリスタルを届けてもらえますか？
了解した。校庭の整備のついでにだな。いや、そのまま忘れてしまいそうだ。
Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Gato, I wondered if he's alright. There's one more person who's thoroughly adept with people, Jinako Servant Launcher. Though it naively looks like we managed to turn this bad situation around, the fact of the matter is that Karna's confidence hasn't broken in the slightest. Though the best thing would be if Gio gave up, it's sorry being honest. Sorry about that. Nothing will come out of thinking over this alone. Let's start by going back to my own room. I actually want to go back because I want to check out something. Yeah, that thing. You see? We haven't explored everything. Nah. Alright, next part we're gonna start off by going here because there is a few things we haven't explored yet. Alright, let's get out of here then. Hey, Julius. Oh, it's you. Good job exploring. I'm just about to head out to bring Gato back. I don't really need to be repeating this, but be sure to get some rest. If your body starts to fail, it means disaster wherever you go. You're not wrong. Anyway, let's go back to my room then. Anything new, Saber? I want to know your SG too. When we get the chance, I want you and I to have a nice long chat. Right, and new things for the Matrix. Right, this is funny. He's now Launcher instead of Lancer. Which is a bit funny, I will say. And Crown Arms Mastery. Weapon masteries that went unrecognized for various reasons. Skills in sword, spear, bow, riding, and divinity are shown as down a rank, and attributes of their are complete opposites. However, if his true name is known, the skill is dissolved. Also, as a bit of an aside, the rank of his luck stat is was reported by Karna himself. Knowledge of the deprived. The ability to see through someone's personality and attributes cannot be deceived by words or excuses. He was truly an incredibly thoughtful superhuman hero. He had a virtue to accept differing ideologies, even his enemies, and respecting them as ways of living. But Karna has difficulty conveying his true nature. His attitude frauds at others' true natures, acts to deceive oneself, behavior for show, beliefs. He sees through it all and frankly stares the true nature they want to hide. As a result, he is disliked by most people he talks to and is forced into fights with them. Anyone who would hate having their own shortcomings revealed. Needless to say, Karna's attitude does not come out of disgust for others' faults. Karna affirms that a standpoint of others, giving respect to beliefs he doesn't share and values he can't understand. As he can't put that admiration to words, he's misunderstood as someone who hates and denies everything. And also, it's just really funny that they have Launcher. Anyways, that's it, and that's it. Let's get out of here. Jinako's SG. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Compulsive liar. Jinako first SG. I didn't mean to trick you, but it was embarrassing, so I ended up doing it anyway. I'm not clear on it myself, but I don't want anything to do with other people. They'll never see my heart. Lying's pretty lonely, you know. It's sad to have no truth. The truth is always in the dark. It's probably disappointing anyway. Come on, isn't it better than actually looking?
ボス、オラジナコさんっす。
What's your height?
153センチっす。パパは背が高かったんだけど。
What's your home?
日本。パパはドイツ人だけどね。
And how do you spend your free time?
年中無休のオールヨカっす。マジ勝ち組。ゲームもネットもし放題。
Alright. Sorry, I was thinking about a plan. No, there's nothing you need to apologize for, Praetor. Rather than keep pushing the pursuit to defeat Jinako, it may be better to be indirect, like lurking her into defeating herself. But it's not something I like to do, watching someone while sneering at their degenerate state and whatnot. If anyone can drag her out of the shadows, BB's mantles, I want to believe it's you. No, I do believe it you can. What? I'll do a launcher. That guy has no pizzazz. Thing at all, actually. Though he may have has me beat in firepower, my beauty beats out his. It's not the strong who survive at the end. Indeed, it is those who are loved by all. Saber clenches her fist tight, ready to rematch with Karna. Seeing her like this truly is reassuring. Karna may be a formidable adversary, but he still likely has some weak spots he can act on. After all, we fought against superior enemies countless times, and we overcome them all. The situation isn't enough to let us down, and it won't, although...
どうした、マスター?
You're looking very bleak. If something is bothering you, then let it be heard. I'll make almost any problem go away. I know why I'm looking so bleak. It's because I've yet to sort out the content of my memory I got back. Memories of the Holy Grail War came back to me, but even so, I can't recall the crucial reason I'm fighting. What kind of wizard was I, and what purpose did I seek the Holy Grail? Ah, buddy, you have a thing coming. My background, my life, so to speak. I can't recall my past, the pedestal the pedestal of my existence that gives rise to an uneasiness in my mind even now. Who knows? Maybe I simply forgot that I was actually some crazy bad person. You're making me laugh, Praetor. If you're a bad person, that would make kittens archdemons. Somehow that really does hurt me in a way, Saber. Even I'm a bad person. Before I even realized it, I had hurt people. Out of some impulse, I committed grave mistakes. Those may be mistakes, but not wrongdoing. Fear not, Master, you are you. Even if all your memories have yet to return, who you are hasn't changed a bit. As far as I know, your support is great as the greatest star here. I want you to believe in me now. Any memories you're missing now will come back in a flash and once we escape the far side. I'll endure till then. Besides, my memories aren't clear either. It wouldn't be very fair if only you got to recall everything. I vow to soar across the skies together. For now, that's all I could want you to know. I see. Now that Saber said all of that to me, my uneasiness curiously disappears. So long as my memories are incomplete, my anxiety probably will come back. Nonetheless, I can now come to terms with my uncertainties. Alright, we have to get some rest. We only just began Jinako's labyrinth. We need to set her, to free her from BB's clutches and escape the far side of the moon as soon as possible. Let's save. And let's get to the new day. I want to at least buy Saber's new clothes before we end today's part. Determined once more, I step forward. Alright, first up the Sin Council briefing. For that, let's go ahead and go into my room. Check out if Saber has anything new. No, nothing new. Alright. Alright, in that case, let's go ahead, talk to Shinji and the usual suspects. And then we can go ahead and buy that. See if we can buy both of the things. It's, so we can use it. Didn't I tell you not to talk to me? Can you not remember squat, Shinami? Ha, you can't you? You remember everything but yourself. It's plastered all over your face. Man, same old, huh? You're just a wimp who pisses me off. Just take a hike in the labyrinth or something. Alright. And what about these two? All humans tell lies. One could say it's like an armor that protects one's mind. For someone so unubiquitous to become an SG, it means that Jinako must possess a pure mind, no? She is pure. Huh, how stupid. She's not pure, she just knows nothing about the world. She's a salty child, a noob, without enough experience points. And Edison's just the usual stuff, right? Yeah, it's the usual. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the priest here and be done with this. Oh, I already got the... oh no, it's the glasses. Never mind, I'm dumb. There we go. And then it's 15k. I'm pretty sure I can sell something to get that. Let me see, where are the return crystal... oh man, return crystals are worth jack. Let's sell one of these, and then another one. There we go, that's enough. And there are stockings, finally. Alright, we got all we wanted. If service are on point, they scratch those itches I can't reach myself. The priest, no, this clerk is nothing to scoff at.
たまに発想が遅れるが、その時は涙を流しながら耐えるといい。このざま。
A few gripes for that service, but I don't have the luxury to complain. Great sacrifices are always made behind the scenes to support convenience, even if the priest must be hustling in other endeavors.
いや、規定外の労働はしないだけだが何か。宅配サービスの苦情など当店は一切お断りしております。
Uh-huh. Alright. Let's go to my room again. And check out the new outfit, shall we? Accessories, there we go. Socks. Let's get on stockings. There we go. That's a lot better, really. And finally, Saber. Let me see if Saber has anything to say about the stockings. No, alright, then in that case, let's switch up her outfit, shall we? That's the bride, that's the thing, that's the modern clothes. Nice little dress there. Alright, now she has something to say. There we go. Lovely. Sans any flattery, Saber changed into her new outfit. Looks super adorable. After I've sincerely shared my impressions, a smile blossoms over Saber's face. Gleefully, Saber leans up against me. Man, while she looks like this, it's hard to see her as anything but a normal girl. Yeah, normal. No burdens on her shoulders, and all being a heroic spirit, just a girl. Maybe, if she really was, maybe we'd have been able to go shopping, eating, playing together. Sometimes I worry about love or quarrel. Maybe we, would have been able to live an ordinary yet daily life together.
世が生きた道筋を振り返ることはあれど恨み事はない後悔や無念は山積みだがな
My heart skips a beat at her words. At what point did I accidentally verbalize my thoughts?
そなたの顔を見ていればわかる確かにそなたと共に市民の暮らしとやらをするのも悪くはないしかしよく考えてみよう前提として 世が英霊でなければそなたとは会えもしなかったのだぞ。
Yeah, she has a point.
ならば世を世とした過程を否定することは矛盾であろう。
Yeah. She's absolutely right. I'm sure this girl feels responsible for something larger than anything I could possibly imagine. To go off and decide to take pity on such a girl would doubtlessly be showing her a lack of respect.
だがな、奏者よ。一瞬でも世を一人の少女として考えてくれたこと、
I did indeed.
とても嬉しかった。世にはわからぬが、これが温かな愛というのだな。
Saber smiles as she said so, was like a sweet white flower, fleshy bloomed through the morning light. Right, that's it. Alright, and I think I'm gonna end it here. Yep, I'm just gonna end it here. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.